What up, ninjas? You know who the fuck this is. You're watching NetFest on your motherfucking couch.
Yup, Alex Abbiss came through. Oh shit, that shit was crazy. That was crazy. Yep, I've been talking to Alex. Fucking crazy. Crazy how stars align.
So I found this crazy new ancestry site, super simple directions. All you need to do is split your fingertip open, send over a blood, spit, and sperm sample to their lab in Russia, wait about 3 to 4 business days, and then they send you over a list of people that you may or may not be related to. One of those people on the list really caught my attention, so I was able to message him online. Turns out he's nearby right now, so we're actually gonna go meet up with him in about 30 minutes, so why don't you come along for the ride and let's see what happens. This is definitely his dog because he sent me the photos. What does that sign say? It says stay away. Oh. We're gonna stay away. We're gonna respect the dog's wishes. All right, let's go outside. He's supposed to be here somewhere. I do want to look at some comic books. So, you know who that is? You know who that is? I don't. It don't look like me. Should be right. Son of a bitch. It's so good to meet you. So good to meet you.
All right. You know what? I'm gonna touch on this right quick. It's kind of like it's somehow I'm wanting to touch at. It's really not funny at all. So anyhow, there are people who just straight up, how the fuck, I don't want to say motherfuckers' names just for the simple fact I don't want to get no slander charge or something. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna say nobody's name in this shit. But there are people that you think you're down by law with, right? You think you're the coolest motherfucker. You came up with them and shit. You know what I'm saying? And they're with you until you're well into adulthood. They're part of your fucking career, your team, anything. And then they disappear out the blue. And then you're pretty sure they took a lot of fucking money from you. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know what I'm saying? So there's resentment bills and shit like, fuck that guy. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that guy. And then years later, out of the blue, these motherfuckers pop up out of nowhere and just start doing Juggalo conventions and on Juggalo podcasts and shit because they're trying to sell something now. Trying to deny the fact of the bullshit they did back in the day just so they can get their face in front of Juggalos. How come they're not trying to fucking go real fucking like to book podcasts and shit? Nope. Just trying to do the rounds of the Juggalo podcast because they're trying to push a product that they're coming out with. You know what I'm saying? Hitting up a little conventions and shit. They're trying to push his book and do little seminars and shit. Trying to act like they didn't fuck nobody over. You know what I'm saying? So they want to come back and ask Juggalos for money years later after they abandoned the whole fucking scene for years and years. Now they got a book to sell or some other product and they want to come back and fucking get in front of Juggalos and try to embrace Juggalos again, trying to take their money. That's real fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Just like they steal money and they'll continue to do it. Now they're trying to take money out of Juggalos' pockets for shitty ass products. You know what I mean? Shitty products that nobody fucking wants, but they're trying to use their fucking name and all that shit to fucking get up in Juggalos' pockets. You know what I'm saying?
It seems that everyone knows who you're talking about.
Well, fuck that person. You know what I'm saying? Fuck people like that. You know what I mean? And fuck people that fuck with people like that after knowing what the fuck people like that do and giving them a platform to speak on. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous, man. So whatever, you know what I'm saying? So go ahead and buy it and waste your money on trash if you want. And go ahead and watch motherfuckers on these Juggalo outlets, you know what I'm saying? Not trying to go fucking do bookstore shit, you know what I'm saying? But doing Juggalo podcasts to try to sell some shits, you know what I'm saying? Fuck out of here, man. It's sad. It's really sad. But on that note, I won't just leave it all fucking shitty with shitty people on your mind. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, definitely fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I got nothing else to say about that because I don't never want to see that type of motherfucker never again in my face. You know what I'm saying? And it just kind of makes me sick to my stomach trying to fucking exploit juggalos like that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's exactly what's going down. Don't listen to it any other way. I don't give a fuck what people tell you. That's what the fuck is happening. You know what I'm saying? Fucking, you can check the paper trail. Yeah, fucking criminals don't, the money they steal, you know, if somebody extorts like a company and steals millions from it, you know what they don't do? They don't do it from the paper trail. You know what I'm saying? They fucking take money that they're known for fucking hiding from the IRS and fucking taxes and shit. You know what I'm saying? Stashing away. That's what they're known for taking off with. You know what I'm saying? That's embezzlement at its finest.
What?
Yeah.
What?
What's
Are
up,
you kidding me?
Man, shit.
Are you kidding me? Was that you slinking around?
Yeah, man. You gotta take 5,000 years to open the door.
Gosh damn! Well, fucking, you go to the back door. I told you go to the back. Are you at the
I
front?
went the front, back, front.
Oh my God! Have a seat. We're live, guys. Dude, I'm literally shaking because they're talking about people walking around the house doing this
I'm
bullshit.
shaking.
Guys, this is my cousin Alex.
What's up, man?
This
my
is
cousin Kegan. Homecoming.
That was you slinking around.
Yeah, I got my poop.
Hey, have a seat. Have a seat.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's go.
I'll be right back.
All right. So we got family tradition. All right. We're gonna get fucked up tonight, boys. Let's go, boys.
So that's 100% your cousin.
I had to hide the
According to the Russian fucking, I sent my blood, spit, and sperm to a lab. Yeah.
I mean,
that is.
I see a resemblance. I gotta be honest.
Oh yeah. Let me move my hype train hat here.
Yeah, it's very important that he has his tape tree.
All right. Let's move my.
I guess I'm gonna get another chair.
Is this good?
That. We're gonna talk about this because this looks like is this the Metal Gear Solid shit you're talking about? This is some like gas mask
You
ass.
fucking sit here, man. Give me my chair.
All right.
Give me my
That's enough.
station.
Oh yeah, that's great.
Wow, man. I honestly thought it was gonna be Melvin Troy in a wig or something, but you know.
We're doing hookah,
That's true.
guys. This is my apparently cousin Alex, right?
That's true.
You took the same DNA. When did you do your DNA test? Because I took mine like probably about 3-4 weeks ago.
Nah, I've been on there like a full year. Hey, look, man. So I'm getting familiar with everybody. So right now, this is just pure tobacco.
Yeah.
But I bought me a couple ounces from Cali. This is
Yeah. Yeah.
This is California
I'm related to him.
Pacific Rim.
Whoa!
Yeah. You sure everybody can handle this? If not, we can just go just tobacco.
I cannot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just say it out publicly. I cannot handle any of that.
All right.
And I can hang with you.
Yeah,
That-
it's all good. It's all good.
I'll have.
If anybody's going to Astro, just be like, yo, Double A, let me get some of that special.
Wait, that's
I'll
Double
hook
A?
you up for free.
This is the.
I thought this was just like
When I
angry
see
dude.
when I seen it on the list,
He's like beating me up
when I seen it on the list, I said, "There's no fucking way I have to
knew
reach out to this guy." I knew I had to reach out because I said,
Why
this-
didn't you tell me?
I said this is gonna be some wild shit, right? And I hit you up. I said, "Do you want to come party with the boys? WrestleMania weekend."
Oh,
All right.
Yeah.
I hear you're in
I told
town.
you, man. I still got the all access pass. Gives me free pay-per-views for life. I told you just gotta scan it. You didn't pay, did you?
Oh shit!
I got my pass, bro.
Why'd you even know?
Matt Magalet said he looks more like Josh.
Yeah, I got the control number.
Well, people think
scan
we're
it.
related too, so.
It's for all wrestlers and people who's on the industry. You scan it in and you put the control number in. I'll give you my passcode.
Dude.
We'll do it later. We'll get a
What?
reimbursement.
Is that WCW?
Yeah, but when they bought WCW, the pass
It's all the same.
it goes for WWE.
That's
now.
what. Yeah, no, it's like the Peacock thing. You get it all.
Right, yeah, it's one merch
It's
company.
Peacock on your neck. Let's call it what it is, right? Let's call it what it is.
That's a cool bar, man. Never seen a squared base.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's been in my mouth though. What was that?
What?
Oh, I think it's just glue.
I think it's glue.
All right.
No, that's jizz.
Yeah, it was crusty and it was stuck to the
That's
side.
right.
It was,
Jizz.
yeah.
All right.
All right.
Yeah. Do you have like the hookah? We actually the crazy part is I had my first hookah. What was it, chat? Like almost a year ago to the day on the subathon.
You had a hookah?
It was on the
Yeah.
sub.
Yeah.
That was your first one?
The first ever. I've heard of them, but that was my first time ever.
Spent so much time.
But we had like apple slices or so. There wasn't fucking weed in it. It was like it was not weed. So
Well, they could sneak
No,
it
it
in
was
there.
an orange.
was it orange?
Yeah, it was an
I don't know. It was some fruit on top of it, but I didn't get fucking didn't get baked. So I guess
tobacco.
he's gonna preheat the fucking oven here, and we will I guess pass the hookah around, and we'll get more into some stuff here. All right.
Wait, wasn't there a dog? You say you saw a dog.
Yeah, there was a. I saw a dog.
Yeah. The rest of the family's coming. Give me a second, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, shit.
Yeah.
I don't want. You know, I
Yeah, for those of you guys, some people in the chat are like, "Is that who I?" It is. It is the Alex Abbiss. Is it Abbiss or Abbiss?
Always
Tomato.
It doesn't matter,
Doesn't
right?
matter. It's the
Yeah,
same
they call me
shit,
fuckhead, dipshit. It's the same shit. It all feels the same at the end of the day. Have you been watching WrestleMania yet so far?
Nah,
Do you
man.
still watch WWE?
Oh, I'm still a wrestling fan.
All right,
Yeah.
all right.
I'm very excited. It's another sibling.
I'm just making sure. I stepped out like for a while, like 2006, 7 was kind of when I was like, dang, it's getting a little weird for me.
Lasted longer than me.
Yeah, so
There was like a 5-year era where just John Cena was just fucking constantly rocking the title that I was like, oh, I can't fucking deal.
He roamed
That I kind of went out of it.
We just talked about that. I was asking the chat that for the people that watch wrestling. I was like, there's a lot of people that are like, oh, John Cena's the greatest wrestler of all time. When I was watching, he was good. He was up there. But I don't think he was in this championship run. So I just thought of him as like, I don't know, like on a Kurt Angle level. Like, he's good, but he's not like The Rock or Stone Cold or Hulk Hogan. But apparently for a time there, Cena was the dude, you know?
He was the Roman Reigns of the 2000s.
So.
You know who I was really into for a minute? I got back in about like 2013, 2014, I think.
Yeah.
Fandango.
Fandango.
That's where I order my movie tickets.
Hey, man.
He was killing.
I get my movie tickets off Fandango.
I seen a random cat running around. I don't want you to get charged with animal cruelty.
He also does security.
Yeah,
it's him and Smash.
I would suggest try to find
He
him.
also, I'm gonna be honest with you, has a drug problem. So when he saw this device coming down, and he's probably like, let me fucking,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? Let me fucking
I think he's saying.
All right, we're about to have animal
Lock him
plan
up.
special.
lock him up.
Yeah.
All right. Well, is he down? Well, we
I don't
can't.
know where he.
Bandit's already on the nip, courtesy of Magalette sending the treats to the PO box.
Right now.
He ran down here earlier, probably because he saw his blanket on the ground.
I think he's gone. I think he said, you know what? That device
All right, I'll go. Fucking
doesn't look like a marijuana cigarette.
I know you got comfy, you piece of.
It doesn't look like a K-Rage perk. I'll see my way out. All right. I had.
Cozy up next to Josh.
Yeah. Let's go, boys. WrestleMania. It's the brother versus brother match here.
I know, I told you, it's another family event.
Yeah, Jimmy versus Jay. Jimmy versus Jay.
Now, who The Rock is going up against Roman Reigns? Is that?
It's a tag team tonight. So it's what is it? Chad? It's the Rock and Roman versus Cody and Seth. Whoever wins tonight sets the rules for the main event tomorrow, I think, is what's happening.
What up, y'all?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I think that's
This
what's
is the rest of
happening.
your fam.
Yeah.
This is my sidekick.
Yeah.
This is the rest of your fam. This is the panda. Come in, panda.
Panda Express.
Panda Express.
Let's go.
I couldn't find Bandit anywhere, so hopefully he remains there.
Yeah.
He zooted up.
His name's Panda.
Yeah, this is the panda.
That's the dog. If you've seen the short on social media that said to stay away. He doesn't have the sign on today
Who the
though.
fuck did you hire to shoot that? I didn't.
Just
shoot
some
it.
guy off Craigslist. Just some guy off Craigslist. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, I don't see Bandit. Just keep your eye.
We're good. We're good. Bandit's not in here.
Give me
If-
more room, dude.
if-
Take
if-
the corner.
If Bandit would have saw the dog,
Yeah, come here. Sit down. Good boy.
yeah.
Good boy. Sit down there.
All right.
Oh, boy.
This table's too.
We got some blankets for him. So Pooch is gonna be ready. All right.
Lay down.
He's a good boy.
Yeah,
All right, guys.
All right,
Back to business
we
here.
need a mirror
all right.
over there so I can watch that. Like right there.
We didn't think of that. We didn't think of that.
I didn't
I
think
could have
wouldn't
went.
be facing it. Oh, these
That's
are
true.
Uso girl.
Yeah. All right. So, everybody, this is if you don't know what it is, it's Alex. I see comments in the chat. Some people him and hawing. It is what it is. I want to cover brass tacks. All right.
Okay.
Why'd you come out? You want to hang out with the creep team today? I heard you were in town.
Yes.
All right. We're uniting. We're coming together.
That's right.
We're having fun. It's a WrestleMania. We're having drinks. What?
What?
Having little booze.
What?
Little hookah.
What?
What?
Weed.
I'm not doing that. I will. Yeah, you will. You gotta walk me through this. You can't just, I'm a pretty straight edge guy here. I like my booze. All right.
All right.
All right.
I'm straight edge. I like booze.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
Sense.
when I think of straight edge, it's like I think of hard drugs.
That's not what that means.
Yeah, no, it's like straight
Really?
edge. Straight edge.
Not
It's
what
kind of like
that means.
keto, but without booze.
I don't know about
And
that.
everything else.
Very strict.
I don't know
That's
about
like
that.
fun.
Josh is like, yeah, that's how that meant.
What?
Stay with straight edge. Didn't work out.
All right.
Well, here's a tip for each. You pass that down.
Ooh.
Okay, yeah. We all get. I like red. I'm keeping red. All right. So black or blue.
I also have green.
You got green. All right.
Everyone get one? Yeah. No. Okay. No, everyone's straight.
Sure.
I'll get this. I'll get this primed.
I'll
and
take
then
one.
That's
we'll
you.
pass
You got
it
one?
down.
Now.
Yeah, we can.
You got one? Okay, you guys
I'll
got
get this
green?
primed, and then we'll pass it down.
All right. Pass it on down. All right. But I do appreciate you coming over. You're doing a live stream. There's a lot we want to talk about. There's a lot we want to cover. All right. We want to go about. I have a motto on this channel. All right. If you're tuning in just now, if you've been here for a while.
Oh, I know this motto then.
Oh, baby. Oh, I got a lot, to be honest.
Well, I know this one.
All right. This one is. I like that fun. That's first and foremost.
It's a rule that's being actively broken.
That's first and foremost. I like to have fun. Okay. And we don't live in our fears, boys.
Tears for fears.
We don't do that.
Where's your normal bag of shit?
Where's your tip?
So we have two hoses.
You had to scurry in.
This is my hose, and this is your guys' fresh hose, which.
Oh, okay.
has a tip.
Well, let me see it. Can I get in on it?
Yeah, go
All
ahead.
right. All right.
I need to put it a little
Just put the tip.
behind the fucking.
I put it the wrong way.
To get it closer, maybe.
So I put the little end in, or this one in.
Flip it. Dexterity's quite low. Nailed it.
All right.
There you go.
Big hitter. Look at you.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at that.
The creep.
Yeah.
He's gone from the creep to the dragon. Keep going.
There you go.
Breathe that fire. Let's see.
I'm
it.
not chasing the dragon, boys.
Oh, he is.
Clouds.
Oh,
Once he
man.
starts, he doesn't stop.
Good thing I didn't grab a Zin on this. This would be perfect.
Yo, hit up tequila. We need some Zens tonight.
Is that? Very minimal.
It's smooth.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I don't smoke. I don't smoke weed. I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't smoke cigars. I don't smoke crack.
Come on.
But this, all right, here and there.
Okay.
This is pretty good. All right.
The old casual.
Straight, you should have been over today, but hopefully we see Straight very soon. Straight, how you doing, my boy? Better yet, how are you doing? We haven't really fully officially met. We like met, we like met.
Right.
But I'm gonna cut to brass tacks here. All right, we're gonna call it how it is. So, I seen some stuff online. You did some interviews. All right.
Yeah.
There is we don't dance around things here. There's some issues that were going on that I heard you address. I've heard some things. The chat has heard some things. There's some stories that I know you've. I don't mean to keep kicking a dead horse because you've done a couple interviews, to my understanding. I seen some on Fago Lovers, and I think you just did another one with Replicon Radio. Okay.
Yeah, an hour and a half.
And there a couple things kind of struck me by your story, and the biggest one that struck me is not only were you addressing some of the things that came about from you that have been going around that I'll be honest, I've heard as well. All right, I've heard as well about money issues, issues whatever it may have been from psychopathic. The Juggalos, a lot of the chat I see has some things to say as well, and I give you credit for. I'm gonna say you got the cojones That's Spanish for balls, I think.
Something like that.
Something like that. Yeah. To address it, but you're not. This is what separates it. There's a lot of drama and a lot of hatred that goes around right now. Unfortunately, we got to catch up to speed. I don't know what you know and what you don't know, but
there's one thing I be seeing a lot of.
Say it. Drama. So to speak your piece and to come out and to try to tell your story and to put yourself on Front Street. Now you're live, baby. Now you're with the creep.
Right on.
Now you're with your cousin. Okay? And what do they say? If shit don't fly, I'm gonna say that's not so oozy. That's what they say.
Whatever the fuck that means.
So I want to be oozy tonight. You know what I'm saying? I think the chat, we got to be oozy. All right. So I think it's only fair. There's always multiple sides to a story, and we can sit here. We can go back and forth. We can do the drama again. We can do the rumors, or we can. Everybody can address their piece. I'm kind of out of it as a spectator, but I'm curious to see, like your thoughts on what has been said to you and your piece on it as well.
So I'd like to say to those that have any concerns or questions, watch Lars's interview and watch the Replicon interview.
I'm sorry. Fuck.
Chill out, dog.
I'm sorry.
Supposed to hit it easy and
I'm so
smooth.
sorry. Mute. All right. Yeah. Sorry.
Mute? Why'd you say you mute?
No, I said hit the mute if I was going to cough, but I didn't. I held it together. All right, we're good.
And
Kegan, I sent you a quick update.
Okay.
And we went over all the drama, everything.
Yeah.
Especially in the Replicon interview, because that was a really, really long.
Now, I only seen part of that.
Right.
Okay, I only seen part of that. There was something that caught my eyes that I want to let you just take the floor on. All right, if you don't mind speaking on it.
No,
We're gonna be
go
real
on.
today. All right.
100%.
We keep it oozy.
Okay.
All right.
Are we saying that now?
Yeah, because the Uso brothers were on. Yeah, come on, man. All right, so you addressed some issues about money.
Yep.
All right. Was there? I'm gonna ask you straight up, cousin to cousin here.
Mm-hmm.
Did you steal money from Psychopathic Records?
Absolutely not. Not a penny. And when I left, me and the guys were on great terms. Like I said, so the main thing that I had before, the whole Psychopathic Records thing was me and Rob were gaming friends.
Right.
So, I'm in Cali. He's in Michigan. The guys are in Michigan. So once in a while, when there would be like a convention, or Rob would have gaming at his house, and it happened to correspond to it was around Christmas time, it was around Thanksgiving, and I was in town, visiting some of my relatives for the holiday. So, I would meet with Rob at gaming conventions. Sometimes there would be as many as 15 or 20 of our friends all there, and it was all good. And it's just the same thing I said in the last couple interviews. It'd be like, how are the guys doing? The guys are doing good. Okay, tell them I said hi. And that's it. There was no ever, hey, we have a question, or hey, the accountant wants to talk to you, or can you just answer this one question, or, we were looking at the books and we're kind of just a little confused. Do you mind, sitting down with the accountant and talking about anything ever? Anything would ever happen if there was a legit situation, especially for fucking millions and millions of dollars.
Right.
Right. Why would I be chilling at Rob's house? Last time I was there was 2013. 2013 gaming.
And when did you officially part ways with Psychopathic Records?
06.
2006.
2006. Yeah.
Okay.
So as late as 7 years later was the last time that Rob had gaming at his house.
Yeah.
That I went to, and it was all good. Yeah. And Lewis was there, and seriously, not to exaggerate.
You know Lewis?
Yeah.
Dope dude. I like Lewis a lot,
He's
man.
a great guy.
Definitely recently.
No, genius guy.
And about 4 other guys were there.
Yeah.
We were a big crew of 6 or 7, and we had a giant 2-day gaming event, and it was great. And if Joe would have stopped by, or Joey would have stopped by, that would have been great.
Yeah.
They were just there. It was the same shit. How are the guys doing? Tell them I said hi. If they would have stopped by, it would have been awesome. Maybe we would have not for a fucking cheeseburger or whatever.
Yeah.
But they didn't. And everything, to my knowledge, was good until 2020, the shoot interview, when they just came out swinging really, really hard. And that's when we had a fallout.
Okay.
So we had a fallout.
So let me ask you. So 2020 rolls around. You that was the first time you heard of anything.
That's the first time I heard that 100% legit that there's an issue.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay.
14 fucking years. Later.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. So 20. Now, have you reached out to anybody since then?
So when the shoot interview happened,
Yeah.
I called Rob
Uh-huh.
and we had a big long talk, and I'm like, hey, what is this? This is bullshit. Fucking what's bringing this on out of fucking nowhere? And
Yeah.
this or that. You know, same thing I said at Replicon interview. You know, he's like, hey, well, the guys have suspicions.
Yeah.
And I was like, fucking suspicions? Well,
Yeah.
fucking, hey, well, ask a question or see if we can have a meeting or do something.
Yeah.
Right. So, you know, pretty much I was like, man, I don't want to go this path.
Yeah.
You know, I'd like to fucking see, you know, if you guys, you know, want to sit down and, you know, or do an audit or talk about the books.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Or catch up.
Or catch up, yeah. I was like, fucking A, you know, it's just like, if anything, you know, can we take it in the other direction? You know, have me come to the gathering. I'd love to go. Do a seminar, autograph.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be dope. And then pretty much like, he was like, okay.
Yeah.
You know, I'll look into it. Haven't heard from him in 4 years. So
Okay.
that was it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, what kind of caught my interest is your big message behind everything, and the one thing that stood out to me was you just want peace. Like you want unify. Like you're willing to sit down, talk, show some love. You know what I'm
Bro,
saying?
I don't have an axe to grind. I
Yeah.
said the same thing
Yeah.
I said on Replicon.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say now. It's just like I ain't a bitch. I don't need an apology. I don't need a retraction. I don't need any type of fucking statement. I don't need nothing other than the guys are like, okay, yeah, they dropped it, and we can all move forward. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
And you guys are like, yeah, we've moved on from that.
Yeah.
We've dropped that.
Yeah.
You know, that's it.
Yeah.
And we're good, man.
Yeah.
And we're good. You know, I get people, you know, in my DMs being like, hey man, hey Alex, oh so dope that you're back. Is there any chance, you know, you could get a Lotus reunion? And I'm like, a Lotus reunion? I got to take care of like my own situation with psychopathic first.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I'm definitely me and Magic Ninja Entertainment are on very, very good terms, but I was like, I got to fucking make a resolve with this current situation that I have with psychopathic, and then it's like, then you know, I can't guarantee nothing, but at least I'll try.
Right,
I'll try to see. But yeah.
So your whole thing is you don't have beef with anybody. You want to find like everybody sit down at the table, talk, understand where everybody was at. Like you were willing, from my understanding, and correct me if I'm wrong, you want to sit down with people, figure out what's going on, and just kind of clear the air, you know? Because I can tell just from the little that I talked to you. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I feel there's some kind of there's obviously love there that you have.
Bro, those were my boys, bro. Like, there's this narrative, same thing, you know, I really feel I'm triple repeating myself, but there was this narrative.
No, I know. I don't mean to bring in all this, but I want to clarify for everybody watching.
That they met me after the fact. They were already ICP. I was just some guy that owned a record store and came.
Oh, I didn't know that.
No,
okay.
no, that's not the truth. That's not the truth.
Oh, okay.
Nothing I know is fucking true.
I did work at a record store, but I knew those guys from high school. We all went to fucking high school together years before ICP. And on Lars's interview, I talked about just, you know, all the times that, you know, that we went to war together, where the guys was at this fucking party.
Yeah.
And there was this fucking Frank kid talking shit, and he got everybody at the party to go after. It was either after Rob or after Joe. And they like chased him out of the party and shit, and they were like jumping fences to get away, and it was like war with this kid.
Yeah.
And fucking so me and Joey and a couple other guys one night, because I was the only one that had a car, because I was 18.
Yeah.
And they're like, man, we're gonna go fuck this kid up. So we went by his house, and no one was there.
Yeah.
I mean, we fucking did at least $20,000-$30,000 worth of property fucking damage. We completely destroyed this guy's house. Every fucking window. Yeah. Fucking blew out the fucking doors. Fucking random cars that were.
Get it? Yeah. No, nothing about this. Yeah. Okay.
Statues.
No. Yeah. Allegedly. Allegedly.
All right. I was charged. I was looking at fucking 5-year.
You were?
I was. Yeah. We got arrested. We all got arrested. I was charged. I was looking at a fucking 5-year probation.
Did you break some windows allegedly?
I didn't break anything.
Okay.
I didn't break anything. I didn't do anything. I was. The window was rolled down. I was like, "Don't stop, abort." But anyway. Yeah. So I didn't do anything.
Yeah.
But I did get charged, and I was looking at a 5-year probation because I was like seriously 2 weeks over 18. So they're like, "All right."
Yeah.
But I got a good lawyer and I fought it.
Yeah.
And the only thing I ended up doing, they were like, "All right," because I did it overnight in jail.
Yeah.
I was I pled no contest and my whatever crime, whatever. What is it? when the judge gives you your sentence, whatever the fuck it's called. All right, whatever. My sentencing.
Yeah.
My sentencing was time served.
Okay.
And that was
okay.
it.
Okay. Damn, that's old school right there. I seen Goonie in the chat, and I gotta echo this. Sue at Hot Hits, wonderful lady.
Yeah, so
Wonderful
there's a
lady.
little miscommunication. So
Yeah.
Sue is not my sister. Sue is my sister-in-law.
I thought it was your straight sister. Okay,
She's
all right.
my sister-in-law.
Okay.
And God rest her soul, she passed in 2020, so she's gone.
I did not know that. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, man. Every time I went to Hot Hits, I remember I would go to meet and greets up there. You know what I'm saying? And the nicest lady would go out of her way to just help everybody. Lot of good times up there. You know what I'm saying? I know probably, and I see stuff online, man. Let's call it what it is. I see some of the questions where it's like, okay, you leave in 2006 for what? Why? First off, why did you want to just leave in 2006?
And before we answer that, let's take a quick picture together for social media.
All right.
Because I gotta let people know your cousins.
Yeah.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Cousins.
That's a bad angle of me. I can tell you that
what
right
do you
now.
want? You want me down the
Bro, I
inside?
tried to suck in so hard. Yeah.
Inside.
Dog, that is a horrible angle. All right.
Try this.
All right.
That shit was weird.
All right.
All right. You guys are cousins.
Yeah.
Hug us.
100%. That's what we do in this.
3, 2, 1. Damn it, Kegan.
All right.
Knock the fucking.
I didn't fucking do shit. That was you. You're fucking standing over there. They came from that end. All right. So 2006 hits. You decide. What was your reasoning to leave?
So, I mean, I always had my own things that I wanted to do, even back when I was 18.
You're talking about like goals or something?
Yeah, my
Okay,
own
got you.
goals.
Okay.
So back in the day, I mean, you got this set up, and it's pretty cool with a few arcade games. I used to have a whole arcade in my basement. Seriously, like I'd have parties at my house.
Did it
like,
shit on mine?
Hey,
Just say it.
Yeah, I did. I had like 30 fucking games, an environmental Tron, which is like worth like 10 fucking grand.
Okay, you don't got. Yeah, you don't got.
One of the let me flex on you.
No, I get it. My room's shit. I get it.
It's like one of the rarest fucking arcade games out there.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I get
so
it.
I've been really into gaming.
Okay.
So when the guys are like, we're gonna do, this whole 6 Jokers cards and 6 albums.
Yeah.
And I was like, cool. So I'm like 18. I'm like, hey, that'll take 6 years, and then when I'll be 24. And then I can, start doing what I want.
That's more like to know that there was like that concrete plan. That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
At 18,
yeah,
my mind was not there.
Right,
my mind, yeah.
Yeah. So the 6 Jokers cards ended up taking 17 fucking years, bro.
Yeah.
So
and let's just say, 17 beautiful, fucking crazy. Let's be honest. If you're watching in this chat right now, whether you're cool, you understand, or whether you hate it or whatever, I'm gonna just say it's important to have these conversations. But I will be the first to say, like, what you guys all accomplished. Take everything aside for a second. Let's set beefs or drama aside. What you all as a team were able to accomplish will never, ever, ever be replicated, duplicated in the music industry again. I know for me growing up around that time, I came from a pretty broken home, brother. Like pretty fucked up,
Right.
And that time period for me, like that set my life up to where I'm at now at 30. What am I? 33? 33 years old. Yeah, it's fucking getting up there.
I stopped counting your age.
There was a magic that you guys were all able to harbor, and nothing but straight love came from that. I'm not marking out or fanboy. I've told this to Joe and Joey and to everybody. Like it's a beautiful fucking thing, and I love to just sit and absorb how that all happened, because it will never happen again. And the way it happened.
It's not one of the greatest stories. It's the greatest story in music history, and it was awesome to be a part of it.
Yeah,
and it was nothing but good times and memories, and it was just all a bunch of really good friends fucking coming out of utter poverty and freaking it all together.
Yeah.
And like honestly, everything was good and has been good.
Yeah.
Except for 2020, things got bad.
Yeah. It's and that's what I kind of took from it, because I've got my own trials and tribulations that I've been through that, I may take to the grave with me, but I am so appreciative and thankful and blessed for the opportunity that I've been given, and to hear your side, because I kind of always thought, like, I'll be honest, I heard the rumors, you're a snake. Like, that's what I heard. I'm just being honest. That's what I heard. That's what a lot of the chat heard, you know?
I heard it so much. I just assumed it was true.
Yeah, so, but...
Like, I mean, there's people in the chat still saying that. It's like,
and there's... And that's what I'm saying. So, look, we're not going to fucking tiptoe and dance around things. We want to have fun, baby. You know what I'm saying? Right. So, and that was the vibe that I got from you when I heard that, is... It's this isn't a beef thing. You want to get it settled. Like, when I talk to you... Bro, I'm just gonna be real, man to man here. Like, and forgive me if I'm putting you on the spot, but I felt like there was a hurt there that you wanted to fix.
Yeah, man, I'm not happy with the situation as it is. I mean, however you're gonna look at it.
Yeah.
Me and the guys completely have fallen out, and we're not on speaking terms, and whatever else you want to add to it. I'm just telling you, man, we had amazing times together.
Yeah.
And I would love, fucking to patch things up.
Yeah.
And to be on good terms. I want to be clear, any like hater that's listening, I have no problem with the guys, and I'm really, really hoping that we can resolve this.
Yeah.
And and be on good terms again.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
So like I said, you can take it for what it is, but the fact, like I said, you're out there, you're saying that, but I hear your message behind everything that resonates louder than anything else, which is coming to a solution.
Look, let me just say this.
Yeah.
This community needs fucking unity.
Yep.
More than anything fucking else. The knob, that's the hate knob, that needs to be turned down to 0. The love knob, that needs to be cranked back up to 10.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Now, I'm not getting back into music, but I am.
I was going to ask you that, so I'm glad you're bringing this up. Yeah.
If I ever get back into music, who fucking knows what's going to happen, what direction that's in, but that's not where I'm at now. Where I'm at now is basically nerdiness. If you're into comics, if you're into role-playing games, if you're into board games, that's what I'm working on now.
So my thing is, all right, after 2006 you leave, right? That you wanted to leave. Did you fuck off the grid? What did you do when you left there? What was Alex's life after he left Psychopathic? Because that's the big blank spot that I.
So again, this was addressed at the Replicon interview, but I'll tell you the same thing.
Yeah.
I got married. I started having a bunch of fucking kids.
How many kids you got?
I got 2.
Okay.
I started
more than I got.
It might be more, but you never know. Okay. I got. You never know, bro.
Yeah.
I opened up.
Another one.
I opened up my arcade business and grew it, and still have it, still growing it. And I fucking love it.
Yeah.
I'm doing that, and now I've splintered out, and I've always,
Yeah.
I same story from Replicon.
Yeah.
2020, 2021, my business was forced to shut down, as about 90% of California business, actually a lot of businesses are, and a lot of people just had to stay
During
home.
COVID?
Yeah, COVID.
Yeah. My business took a big hit.
Right.
Yeah.
So then it was just like, I finally had all this time on my hand. It's just like, well, there you go. That one great novel.
Yeah.
Go for it. So I started fucking
So
writing.
that's like what you're working on. That's like something that you've always been. I didn't know, bro. I'll be honest. Just from looking at the outside, I just thought you're a business guy. Like I didn't know that you played board games. You did like, are you a Dungeons and Dragons guy?
Yeah, bro. You know
really?
What? Yeah. You know what? I'll tell you what, man. Fuck, people have said that my game. I'm telling you, like people have been like, man, I went to this convention and I was having the worst time till I played your game. I was just like, man, they're like, you are the best game master I've ever fucking played. You know what?
So what's a game master? Is that a Dungeons and Dragons
It's
thing?
a dungeon master or game master.
Okay,
Any game that's not Dungeons and Dragons.
Again, I'm a little out of that realm, so I'm just trying to learn.
You know what, bro? We'll see how things go.
Okay.
Maybe next time I'm in Michigan, I'll come by and I'll GM on live stream some Dungeons and Dragons for you and your crew.
Dungeons and Dragons?
It's true, yeah. I got a fucking bomb ass fucking $5,000 setup.
Yeah.
My shit is sweet, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shangri-La says Double A needs to talk into the mic a little bit more. It's kind of quiet. So this mic picks up everything, but yeah, maybe.
Obviously not.
That's Josh's fault. That's Josh's fault. I'm passing the buck. I'm passing the buck to Josh. He's our tech guy.
You know what, bro?
All right.
You know, bro. You know
Yeah.
what, bro?
Yeah.
I'm calling y'all. So what's up, y'all?
I'll take a piece.
As you can see, this mic, it's like a Labatt's Blue mic. I don't know if they got it.
You want to know the
free or
real
what.
name of this mic?
Yeah.
It's called a Baby Bottle Blue. But it's supposed to be decent.
Okay.
All right, it's supposed to be decent.
Right.
You want any pizza? We got pizza up there.
Yeah, I'll take
All
a
right,
slice.
all
I
right.
need a drink too.
Yeah, we got some drink. By the way, while I got you here, can we all do a celebratory drink here for a second?
Yeah, I haven't had anything.
I wanted to ask you. This is completely. I just want to take I'm not a fucking podcaster, fucking journalist here. I just want to. This caught my interest, and that's all, man. I'm not trying to. Anybody that watches me or us, we don't do drama, baby. You know what I'm saying? We're straight to the point. So I give you credit, cuz. So for coming over and putting yourself live, and like I said, there's a chat there. So if anybody's got a question or something, you guys can feel free, you know what I'm saying, to do that, which I appreciate you. When that happens, then I want to take a shot.
Okay.
Are you okay to do a shot?
I'm fine with the shot.
Okay. Well, my a little segue, a little my history. I got brought into the scene, I think 2013 or 14. I met a wonderful gentleman who changed my life, and everything about my life. I'm not here and talking to you guys. There's no me at Native World. There's no me meeting Josh. There's no me meeting Melvin Troy. There's no me at Psychopathic. There's no me at Shaggy and the Creep. There's no me here without Spider. And Spider,
Man, God rest his beautiful soul.
Spider, that's one, man. It's been something. For those of you that don't know, he passed away not too long ago. I don't want to get too deep into it because I get a little emotional. But he passed away not too long ago, and we would watch wrestling events together, and he got my foot in the door, and he always led with love. For as tough as he was, the big badass, he always fucking led with his heart. You know what I'm saying? And that's something I always took from him. And his favorite beer was Heineken. All right? He was a Heineken guy. We always had a Heineken together. And I haven't been able to do a proper tribute, but I will say, talking to Spider, he always had very nice things to say about you. I didn't know anything about you. He was he had nothing but lovely stories to say about your guys' past and how awesome things were. That guy, nothing bad ever came out of his mouth. And I've always tried to live up to that standard. You know what I'm saying? Of just do what's right. Sometimes doing what's right is not the easy thing, right? They say if it was, then everybody would do it, right? So, and I understand everybody watching at home. I just put a big bullseye right here. I get that. And I get a lot of people might be mad or might be, what's going on? What's happening? I like to see people happy. Like, straight up. This scene, everything about it, I am so blessed. I'm so blessed to sit here with everybody at this table. Let me hand this to you, by the way. I'm so blessed to, like, everybody that watched me. If there's people that I lose today from this, man, thank you so much for everything you've done for me, and just know I fucking love you from the bottom of my heart, man. I live a fantasy life in a good terms. You know what I'm saying? And we've all been wronged. I think everybody watching in the chat can say, we can all say that. There's been something wrong that has happened to us, and, you know, but trying to come together and putting things behind you, man, that's, it's not easy. And if I got to be a lightning rod, then so be it. But, in honor of Spider and what he taught me and why I'm here now and why I get the privilege to sit here. And if I died tomorrow, man, what a cool life I lived. You know, I'm very, very happy and proud of what we've all come across. They're saying the lag is real. Is it lagging? I hope not.
I'm not noticing much.
All right. But I want to have a drink for Spider. All right.
All right.
So in honor of Spider, are these not twist
They're
offs?
not twist offs.
I got a bottle opener up top or upstairs on the fridge.
I
Unless you know.
Right here.
You got one?
Yeah.
All right.
My keychains.
I don't drink beer that often, so I don't know.
Fine, Josh,
You know what I'm saying?
He's got the original stoner. That's called the
Yeah.
stoner bottle opener.
Yeah.
Here, you gotta open his. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Don't put me on the
He
spot.
ain't got that skill.
Don't put me on the spot.
see
All right.
Idaho's
We're
already-
lagging.
Well,
All
this
right.
is a good time. We're
All
trying
right.
to drink in here.
All right.
Idaho's already trying to mend bridges. He's apologizing to being mean to me last night.
So, I'm sorry if it's fucking Comcast, you pieces of
It
shit.
does stay unstable. Yes.
All right. Hopefully it fixes itself, man.
Okay, you gotta take both at one time.
Thank you.
Okay.
I got it.
Yeah, I know. He's still
Pizza and
thinking, so,
breadsticks. All right. It's all good now. Okay. So, like I said, man, I'm not. The whole point of this was not to ruffle feathers. I can't say enough nice things about everybody that I've come across, and that's what I took away from what you said. Is even though, and I don't know you and you don't know me, cause right,
Right.
but it shows a lot in my opinion that you can sit here and you can look at that camera and it's live and now word's getting out and people are coming in. And you're willing to talk and have this conversation and kind of get us fucked up. I'm a little fucked up right now.
Hey, bro, listen. What's today? What's today? Saturday?
Yeah.
I mean, 6 days I will be at Astro. I
want to talk about that too.
But the point, we will. But the point I'm trying to make is it's just like anybody's got a question or whatever. It's just like ask. Hey, I'll be right fucking there in the fucking flesh.
Yeah.
All 3 days.
Yeah. So I want to cheers to Spider. I want to take a moment to You already drank. It's
I'm
okay.
sorry,
Spider would have wanted that. He would have wanted that. He would be like, quit fucking talking
I haven't had a
and drink a
beer forever.
Heineken. So to Spider, and
Spider.
I would like to ask you,
Hit it.
how did you meet Spider? Oh my God. I didn't do
You gotta drink it now. You gotta fucking drink it.
I don't know why that happened.
You gotta drink it. If you let
I
go
got
of
it.
that
I got
got
it.
it?
I got mine. I got mine.
It's okay. It's expensive equipment everywhere. It's not a big deal. I feel like that was Spider that did that. Because nobody tapped.
He would have liked.
Nobody tapped our glasses.
He would have liked that. Yeah.
It's him.
I'm telling you that, and I know him. He's like, there you go, motherfucker. I see you.
We put out a ad in the Metro Times.
Yeah.
So back in the day, for the younger ones that don't really understand how the world worked,
Yeah.
before the internet, we had something called like newspapers.
Okay.
And the Metro Times was like very music friendly. So we put an ad in a Metro Times that we were looking for personal security.
Okay.
And we went through.
Oh, you put an ad out.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we went through about 20 different guys.
Uh-huh.
And somewhere in there, I'm not saying he was number 1 or number 20, but somewhere in there, Spider came in. And, you know, he just charmed the shit out of me. His professionalism, his demeanor, everything. I was just like, this is the one. Yeah, so I told the guys, I was like, okay, this is going to be our designated key. I mean, we need more than one security guy, but he was the master of security.
Yeah, head of security, right?
Head of security. So as we brought in, let's say at any given point, we needed 5 guys or 20 guys or 25 guys for whatever the event was. Spider was the top dog.
Okay.
So we explained to Spider what the protocol is, what the parameters are, and then he'd bounce back and he'd be like, well, no, how about we adjust it like this? It's even more safer or more secure for the guys and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then we were like, cool. And he became head of security. And he was awesome. God rest his soul. Yeah, he was one of a kind.
Man, I'm going to
Great
be honest.
guy.
Like, I had to take some time. It was tough, dude. Like when that happened, because I got the call and it came up from his and I want because I've heard like speculation and stuff and rumors and I talked to his I'll call her his wife. They were married. I mean we know that. Kim, she's a sweetheart, and I got a call one day, not like I don't know when before he passed away, and it was from him on the caller ID, and I remember I was streaming, and I was like, I'll call him later, I'll call him later. I'm streaming. I'm a little busy right now, and I called back the next day, and it was Kim his girl picked up the phone, and we're very close. She's wonderful, and she's like, I just want to let you know, because you're very close. That Spider was he's in a coma, and he's in intensive care, and she started to cry, and she was like, I just want you and Josh to know, because he's very close to us, and she was like that we don't think he's gonna make it this weekend. Wow. And I was like, do you want us to go up to the hospital? And she was like, Kegan, he wouldn't want you to see him like that, and she's like, I'm just letting you know because you're like our son, you know, like you were guys like brothers, you know, like I always call Kim my mom, and she's bawling. I'm bawling my eyes out. I kind of lock myself in the room, and yeah, it was really tough. And I said, you know what? I go, we're good. He's gonna pull out of this. Like Spider's the toughest dude I know on planet Earth, you know. And that was on the weekend. I got the call the beginning of the week, and she was like, we're gonna make a tough decision to pull the plug. And I asked what had happened, because he's a very healthy guy, right? We know how Spider doesn't mess around with his health. That dude will fuck somebody up. I would go to his house. He would work out with a piece of train track. Right? You remember that? Yeah, he'd work out with a piece of train track back and forth.
Bro, I'm telling you right now, even though he was like 55, 60-year-old man, his body, any fucking guy you see at the gym, 20, 22 years old, Spider can fucking take him, and his physique is just as good as a fucking kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she said, and I'm gonna just tell this story, and I know Kim's okay with that because she gave me permission to say it. I just didn't have the heart to say it. I couldn't say it. I didn't want to type it. But they had a routine that every Saturday they would go get breakfast together, and they would pick a project that they wanted to do together as a couple. And Spider wanted to build a garden. He was like, I want to fuck, which is weird if you think of Spider. You know, it's like this guy, he's got the green thumb, you know? But so she was like, we went to Home Depot, and he's like a kid in a candy store. He's like, let's get this. And she goes, we get home, and we got everything laid out, and he's already started with that, and he put some stuff down. He's like, I'm gonna go take a shower. And he went upstairs and he took a shower, and she goes, he came down, and he goes, Kim, I feel weird. And she goes, he fell right to the ground. And that was it. And they found out that it was due to, I believe it was a blood clot to high blood pressure, and which he was on high blood pressure medicine. And, you know, she's like, whether he was taking it, we don't know. But that's kind of what caused it. But I wanted to kind of just, you know, now it's still hard for me to talk about it. It's been months. But, you know, it's like, now that I have you here, the reason I'm saying that is just, he always told me how awesome it was, like, you guys back in the day. Like, you guys were a crew. He was like, man, me, Joe, Joey, Alex, fucking, like, Billy, and we were fucking rolled tough, you know? Like, he had so many cool stories to say about stuff you guys did, and I always marveled at that, you know? And his no matter what drama or beef came about, he found a way to be positive about it. And understand, like, man, we're all human. We love each other. You know, we've been through a lot, and he never added to that. And that's the one thing I always wanted to take from him is that. And it was sometimes never easy. I seen him go through some hard times and some things behind the scenes that maybe people didn't, you know, agree with. But he was man enough to say, separate. You know, like things happen. But yeah, I just thought it was while you were here. I think you would have liked that. So I appreciate you guys, you know what I'm saying, having a Heineken for my boy.
Yeah,
so,
we're gonna have a shot soon for your boy.
We do have to do a shot. We do have to do a shot.
You might as well.
That is true. So
I missed that motherfucker.
yeah. Yeah, man.
Man, yeah, and a smile, man.
Yeah.
He had a great laugh, and he had the best smile.
Yeah, man.
He will lighten up any room.
Mm-hmm. But there's no, I can admit it, man. I've been helped along the way. There's a lot of people that I can attest to, you know, like I spent some time with Nativore, with ABK. He taught me a lot. I actually, it's a funny story about me and Josh. Like, we've been working together for like almost a decade now. Mm-hmm. The first time I heard this guy's name, I was on tour. I was going on a tour with ABK.
Right.
And we did this stop. It was our first stop. It was on the April Fool's tour. It was like in Columbus at the El Rosa Villa. And we get a media request in, and it's, you know, Josh, and he's like, I'd like to shoot the show and get some photos. And I'm sitting in the van, and I go, that dude just wants a fucking free ticket to the show. Like, this is a fucking scam. You know what I'm saying? I go, oh, you know what I'm saying?
I wasn't just gonna.
Yeah, and I'm like, nah, I have no position to act like that. I'm an opener on a tour. I know nobody. I had no position to speak out of line out of anybody, but I was like, that's a fucking scam, you know? Like, fuck that. And ABK goes, no, man, we're gonna have this guy come shoot the show. And I was like, all right. So he shoots the show, and we're talking backstage, and I'm like, man, I can't fuck with this. So I think I asked him. We left the tour, and then I got your contact info, and I want to do this DVD that's sitting right up there. Am I doing this right? And he was living in Ohio at the time. I was like, bro, can I pay you to come up here and we do this weird documentary? You know, and Spider was in it. And so I learned a lot. Like, if ABK, you know, would have been like, yeah, let's fuck him. No, he was like, no, I'm bringing the guy in. So I may never meet Josh, right? I go to Psychopathic. Rob Bruce has showed me nothing but immense amounts of love. Taught me so much. The guy, you can say what you want. He's straight up with you.
Hey, you know what?
I'm just going to be honest. He's always been straight up, and there has never been a time in my life where Jump Steady has ever looked me in my face and told me a lie. And I can say that on record. It was like, I learned so, I would sit and soak up stuff like a sponge.
Our nickname for him is the Honorable Rob Bruce. Because
really?
Yes, straight up. And I'm now on live stream gonna reveal a great big secret.
Let's go
Between me and Rob Bruce. Me and him.
I'm doing a shot, by the way. Pink Whitney, don't ask.
Me and him probably battled at this board game called BattleTech at least 100 times. He designed this mech because you can which is like a big fighting robot. He custom designed it. And he just sat there and crossed every T and dotted every I. And he made the ultimate fighting machine.
Yeah.
And I went against that thing at least 100 times. Yeah. 100 times I tried to destroy that fucking mech, and 100 times I failed.
Really?
My record against Rob is 0 wins and 100 fucking losses.
So what? This is a board game?
It's a tabletop tactical board game. Yeah. And 100 fucking times I tried, and 100 times I failed at destroying his battle mech. It was just too fucking well built, and he runs it too good. Very, very strategic guy. Yeah.
So he used to have you seen the Into the Echo Side game?
Yes.
Bro,
that's the one that he worked on with Lewis.
Yes.
Yeah. Right.
So when that was coming about, he would call me up because I was doing the Juggalo show with him. It was like a podcast type show. Mm-hmm. And he would like, hey, you got a minute? You want to come up here and like play test this game? I'm like, fuck yeah, I'll come play test the game. You know, I'm thinking it's a video game. I'm not a big board game guy. We'll play Guess Who. You know, so we play. I'm good at that. Right. Guy got glasses. Right. But so he calls me up there, and this is in the early stages. Like there's just like the things on the cards, and I'm playing with a couple people, and he's watching me, right? And he's watching everybody. He's like, okay. And I'm like, it's kind of uncomfortable. I don't know. I'm not good at games like that, right? Like, you want to play me in Fortnite or Mario? I got you.
Right.
But so I end up winning the first round, and I think he was kind of like, okay, if this guy can win, I think anybody has a chance. Like, it was kind of like, we're onto something. We have something because this guy's fucking. I'm not gonna say it on stream, but he's a dumbass. Well, in a nice. He didn't say that, but I'm like, I am the dumbass, right? And I won, and I told him, I go, Rob, I don't like stuff like this. And this is fucking fun.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I had fucking fun. So I understood it. I got it. I grasped it. And that fucking game is one of the coolest board games. So I'm not a board game guy. That's not my era, right? I'm a Nintendo little bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got my shit back there. But really fucking awesome. I don't know if you have had a chance to play it.
Play what?
The Into the Episode.
Okay.
You have?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So what you like it?
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah? Okay. You want to get your ass beat sometime? I'm just saying, hey, you want to throw it out there. I'm just saying, dude.
Now, I hate to switch gears. As the moderator for the channel right now, I can't help but notice you were going in about Spider.
Yeah.
And then I saw a rather distasteful message from a chatter,
okay.
William Mosley.
Okay.
Said you were the next assigned to M&E while you were talking about Spider, which kind of pissed me off.
No, I get and I appreciate that. Yeah.
I let it go.
Yeah.
But I'm just looking at all the messages he's putting in the chat, and I'm gonna have to ban you.
Yeah. No. Here, let me speak on that. So, look, man, this is a open forum. Like
you could talk all that shit about me.
Yeah. Now here's an open forum. I get it. Like I understood the assignment when you came over. There's gonna be a bullseye here. I'm putting myself out there. If you look at it, there's nothing for me to gain here. You know, like I just, man, it hurts my heart that there's just like everybody is just mad at somebody, and that's not what this was built on. And I'm not saying that as somebody who started it. I mean, no disrespect, but when I came into this scene, bro, I got bullied a lot in school. You know, I was a short, fat kid. Then I became tall and fat. But I came from a broken home. This was the one place, man, that like you could go to a concert. The fucking friends I made from this scene. You know what I'm saying? Like people watching in the chat. So look, you can throw whatever daggers you want at me. I'm gonna look you dead in the eye. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't. You know, like I'm willing to accept that role, but you ever heard of the bystander effect?
No.
So the bystander effect, if a lot of things are happening, there's a lot of people around, right? Like a lot of people are afraid to stand up and say something because they don't want to be the odd man out, right? You just want to go with the flow. You don't want to disrupt anything. There's a lot of bad things. There's a lot of bad things being said about me behind the scenes that I won't go into today, but I hear them and I know that they're happening. And it hurts me because I can sit here as a man and say this on a live stream. I have given nothing but my absolute love and heart and all the respect that I can give to everybody. All I ever want to do when I filmed a vlog, when I did a show, when I put a project out, was to try to entertain people. There's a lot of things happening that you guys don't know behind the scenes that I'm going to be straight up with you, that you need to understand a bigger role, that some things are just bigger than you. Yeah. And sometimes you take on a lot of weight on your shoulders, but you try to give something back to the people. And I'll be damned if I don't go down swinging, trying to fucking bring love into this. So I don't know you. You don't know me. There is, besides a Russian DNA test for my blood, spit, and sperm, right, there's nothing that really links us together. Right?
And I wanted to just say that when I took the test, I only had to do spit and blood. So I don't know about the sperm shit, bro.
Let's do the shot. You guys want to do a shot?
I'm declaring A.
There's a shot, all right?
Your baby might be Kegan's and you might not fucking know it.
Let's do it at home. Do a shot, okay? Let's all do a shot together, okay?
And I'd like to throw a little fuel on this little fire that Medium Mo's.
Well, the shot's in the air.
Shots in the air. Shots in the air.
Dog.
Yeah,
shots in the air.
Yeah, it's all positive. It's love. It's love. It's love.
No, a lot of people don't know. I mean, we started with ABK, correct? After that, who did I work with? I worked at M&E. And then I worked at Psychopath. I shot music videos for Twisted, ROC.
He did. Yeah. ROC is one of the realest, nicest people. When I was working with Spider, I was a nobody.
So I'm not really understanding the dig on that one because...
I'm gonna be on a lot of people, whether you like them or not. There's people that work both. It's hard, bro. Like I have maybe issues with other people that you guys don't know about, that I don't talk about, because it's not important. It's not about me. It's not about Kegan. It's not about Josh. It's not about Alex. See, it's not about Melvin, right? Everybody hates you. But so you can hate me all you want. I don't feel the same way. I respect you. If anybody watching this doesn't want to fuck with me after this, man, that is your right. I'm not gonna beg nobody to stay, but I'll be damned, bro. If this beautiful scene that fucking that changed something, like there's a beauty there. We got to be real with ourselves. Like there's a lot of negativity, man, and I don't like it. I just don't like it around, man. I'm very appreciative to be in the position that I'm in. I want to speak on this too, because I seen somebody said like I shit on Shaggy doing this. I seen that in the comments earlier. I want to look dead in the camera. Joey, like, brother, you changed my life, dog. Like, there was a story I was thinking about today. The Cool Guys. The Cool Guys is That was a big. It sounds so dumb and the cool guy. We did the Shaggy and the Creep Show. I don't know if you've seen any of that.
Oh yeah.
Like comedy stuff. So it was a skit where we put the wigs on, and we had our shirts off, and we would just dance. And we didn't say nothing, right? And we went to the club and we did it. The Cool Guys was born from an idea he had. He had a couple wigs, and we went to Orchid, which I'm now working with. Shout out Orchid Theater. And we filmed a vlog there, and he said, "Hey, what about?" We were kicking an idea doing this bit, and I go, yeah, I'll go out there and do it. He goes, no, you got to lose your shirt, homie. And I said, no, I don't do that. I don't take my shirt off. And he goes, I'm not doing it. Like, you gotta take your shirt off. Like, don't be scared, bro. Like, don't. I don't, bro. There's a lot of times I fuck chicks and I leave my shirt on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have a gross body. And he was like, basically, he probably said it up front, I can't remember, but don't be a bitch. Take your fucking shirt off. So not only did I take the shirt off in an establishment where I know everybody, he goes, go on the dance floor and go dance with those girls over there. They were like school teachers. And I go, man, I don't want to fucking invade somebody's privacy like that. And he was like, all right, kind of like, if I didn't do this, I was a bitch. And Joey got me to do things that I would have never done ever in my life. You know what I'm saying? He gave me a confidence in myself that I didn't know I had. You know what I'm saying? And despite whatever rumors you heard, anything, that motherfucker did so much for me. It like, that's a pal. Right? That's where pals came from. And that's a brother. Joey, if you're watching this, man, and you see me sitting next to Alex and you hate me, I'm sorry. But I want you to know I love you, and there's a bigger picture. And I can't tell you enough. There was never a moment where Joey, Shaggy 2 Dope, wasn't pushing me to be a better version of myself and to get out of my comfort zone. Do you know what I'm saying?
He's a great guy, man.
So there was never a moment where I've seen rumors where, oh, maybe he was getting too big. Shut your fucking mouth. He always was trying to put me over 10 times harder than he put himself over. It was the most selfless act a person could get. When the Shaggy and the Creep Show name came about, we were floating ideas. I'm going to just be corny and tell you what my idea was. I wanted to nickname it C4, where it was the Creep Clown Comedy Channel. 4 C's. Okay. He was like, that's fucking dumb. I was like, it is kind of dumb. I'm not feeling it. It's kind of corny. But he actually coined, he came in one day and he goes, it's a Shaggy and the Creep. It's you, it's me. It is what it is. And he was like, are you cool? And I remember fucking call me out if I'm lying. I said, Joey, I feel like, man, that's like kind of, I didn't want it to be Shaggy and the Creep at the moment because he's the star, right? Like, dude, I'm a fan. That's where I started, you know? And I'm like, I know that the backlash that can come with a new artist or a new person performing, man, you can get hated quick. And rightfully so. There's some people that deserve it. But he was like, you know what, man? Like, I believe in you. And he told me that. He told me that he believed in me. And that's all I needed to hear. And I'm not a fan of how, I don't agree with how things ended. I don't. I can say that. But goddamn, do I not love him and everything that he did for me. And man, the Shaggy Show, again, there's things that are bigger than you. You know what I'm saying? And it's bigger than you. There's no beef. If Joey called me right now on my cell phone, I call him, what do you need me to do? What do you need me to do? You know what I'm saying? I wish him and his family nothing but the best. Like, they really took me under their wing and taught me so much that I know. And I'm sure you've got a lot more stories. You know what I'm saying? But any narrative out there that there was any... I'm on record right now saying, nah, man, like Joey, I'll always, I don't give a, and I told him this in person, I don't give a fuck if you ever hate me. I'll always love you as a brother. And I mean that. I mean that. And he doesn't, we had a good hug. Hugs can help. You know what I'm saying? Hugs
Yes.
help. You know, I'm a hug kind of guy. So yeah, I just think it was important, man. And like I said, I know a lot of people ain't gonna fuck with me now. I'm well aware of that. And I applaud all especially you. You're a pillar. You know everything's wrong.
I don't think.
But
I think you're incorrect because the bottom line is it's not like anyone here is trying to divide. Anyone here is trying to spread hate.
Yeah.
Everybody here is trying to increase the unity.
Yeah.
Everyone here wants to see things move more positive in the whole Juggalo community, not more negative.
Yeah.
I don't really see maybe one or two complete haters, maybe a couple guys. But
there's
I mean,
there's people that just that's just the way of life, right? And anywhere you look, there's just people that just don't want to be happy.
Let me just say this again on the
Repeat
camera.
it. Yeah.
And what, in every way, shape, or form, I'm trying to mend all the bridges, not divide them. And
Preach.
you know what? And the internet is fucking forever. You can search the whole thing.
Yeah.
I've never, ever, ever said one bad thing about those guys.
Right.
Ever. And I never fucking will.
Yeah.
Because the bottom line is, those were my boys. Those were the most amazing 17 years in music history.
Yeah.
And who knows what the future is going to bring.
Sure.
But yeah, it's just like, man, I'm not being like, hello, and throwing grenades. I'm like, if anything, I'm like, hey,
Right.
turn down the fucking hate knob and turn up the community knob and the family knob and the love fucking knob. Yeah, so I don't
That's
really
a lot of
see what
knobs.
this-
Yeah.
It is, bro, but
Hey.
it seems like quite a
I got a 5-burner stove, dude. I get it.
seems
you know?
like quite a lot of shit's happened in the last 17 years. Yeah.
Yeah. So, like I
I'm
say,
doing
it
what
would
I can.
have been what I commend you on. I don't know the story. I don't know the backstory. That's before my time, right? But anybody that's willing to put themselves out publicly on a live forum, you could have just kept hidden and been done with it. You know what I'm saying? So, but I do commend that. I do respect that. And
Bro, like I said, I'm about to be at an event with 10,000 plus live fucking juggalos.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Because that's it, man. I'm like I said, the message.
And
stays
you
the same.
want people to talk. You come
Yeah,
talk.
anything.
Yeah.
Any question, come on. You don't have to be like, well, via the internet, send a question. Fuck, bro. You come to Astro, come on.
Yeah.
Whatever you guys want to fucking talk about, man. Fuck.
That's
you
fair.
guys want to roll up a fucking fatty together and smoke it? Really
yeah.
kick it?
Yeah.
Fucking share a Heineken? Let's go.
Let's go to Spider. To Spider.
The spider.
To Spider.
Yeah.
Can I? And if you can't answer this, you can't. But I want to know your the most awesome wrestler you got to meet when you were doing wrestling, and the one that was kind of a dickhead. Who was that?
So, the
coolest one. You're like, fuck.
Obviously,
Maybe not your
no,
favorite.
so you just get
Oh, stop. It wasn't Vince. Was it Vince?
no, probably the Rock.
The Rock was cool.
The Rock's super cool.
So, he did take the photo with the Riddle box shirt?
Yes.
Okay. Did you make him put the shirt on?
That's what
yes or
happened,
no?
Dan?
No.
Did you put him in a headlock and make him put that shirt on?
No, he's like, hey, give me one of those jerseys, and I was like, okay,
No fucking way.
Yeah,
This is how this happened?
yes. And then he was just like, hey, give me another one for my brother, and then
He's a brother?
he has a brother. And then
Roman Reigns.
and then I was being a fanboy, and I was
Yeah.
just like, who your brother? I was hoping he would answer. My brother is such and such
He says,
wrestler.
it doesn't matter who my brother is.
He's like, my brother's my brother. Now give me another.
No fucking way.
Yeah.
You're bullshitting.
I swear to God, literally verbatim. He's like, give me a jersey for my brother, and I did. Yeah,
So the Riddle box jersey you gave that to The Rock.
I gave The Rock 2 jerseys. Right,
How do you
one
get
for
the
him.
Riddle box shirt? Though?
What a fucking flex.
That was a shirt.
What a fucking
Oh,
flex.
the picture, the famous.
Daddy be what? Oh my God, that's a great thing. Okay, so obviously, you know, right? Like fucking Shaggy is he's awesome with drawing.
Right.
So we did a challenge on the Shaggy Creep Show where it was the season finale, and he pitched this idea, and
You caught it.
I couldn't pitch out. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, "What if we do a tattoo, and it's for life?" And he was like, "You draw something for me. I don't know what it is." And I
Hold
have
on,
to-
wait. So those, how they do that? They did it for, yeah, that's
NWO.
for life. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Hulk Hogan.
No, that's not Hulk.
He was in NWO.
Hollywood.
Yeah, but
Don't
honestly,
fucking
Razor Ramon.
pull my chain.
Razor Ramon
Rest his soul.
and Big Daddy Cool.
Like, get it right.
Diesel.
Kevin Nash.
Kevin Nash.
I know him as Kev.
Okay,
Kev
that's truly the true heart
Really?
of the NWO.
No pop.
So Hogan's kind of fake.
Hogan, no, he's just what you would call.
No, call him a buster.
Fuck off. He's what you'd call the first circle. That was the first. That was the first edition.
So, yeah, NWO for life. So we did a tattoo episode. And I'm a horrible artist. I'm dog shit at music. I'm dog shit at art. I'm just dog shit. Okay. So, but we had to get whatever tattooed on us, and we weren't allowed to see what it was. So he tattooed. So I don't really have a lot. I have one tattoo up here, and then nothing else. You want to see what he tattooed me? I gotta take my pants off, and I don't mean it in a weird way. But Daddy B what said it, and I have to prove it. Don't look at my penis.
Okay, as long as no weird shit's gonna happen,
right.
bro.
It's already weird.
So I would show you. Normally I wear basketball shorts, but these are jorts.
Hey, switch to corner, Kim.
Corner cam. All right.
Can you be like at least a foot away though?
Dude, do you see me backing up?
You can be like this area.
I'm not that bad.
I give high this safety's. All right, that's
I
cool.
fucking showered. All right, so I will turn around because I am in tight boxers. All right.
How high is this?
It's on my thigh. It's on my thigh. Because I didn't want
Have you
like.
seen it?
All right, so here's what he drew me. Here's what he drew me.
Oh, that is fucking cool, man.
It's a hairy fairy. It's a blowjob fairy.
Yeah, I get it.
So
He gets it. Hey, bro.
do you get it though, or do
Listen, yeah.
you want me to get closer? Or?
No, I'm cool. I
Hey, bro,
see it.
check that one out. Shaggy drew that one for me.
No, he didn't. Yeah.
He drew it
That's
for
a lie.
everybody.
That's a lie. He drew it
It
for
was just our
everybody.
show logo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The real one's got tats.
It's pretty cool. And
I like the colors on that too.
no, the shading's great.
Fucking 10. Yeah, I agree with that.
What are your thoughts on mullets?
Mullets.
Yeah, don't be honest.
So one of my all-time best friends,
yeah.
the Rude Boy.
Yeah.
I love Rude Boy.
Yeah,
Rock
yeah.
the fucking mullet.
Okay.
Fucking great. It's just you got to have the attitude. Yeah, it seems like the stream might be shutting down.
Yeah.
Hopefully a lot of you guys on the stream.
Yeah.
I'll see you in 6 days at Astro. For those that can't make it.
Yeah.
Could you type in my
His
Instagram?
Yeah.
So they can see me there.
Follow him, and if you got questions
if you guys
want to
want to
ask.
see, I got a promotional video there. I
Yeah.
got a book coming out in 3
Yeah.
weeks.
Bro, I just met you. I don't know your Instagram.
Yeah.
Alchemist, can you type?
I got it.
I can.
Can you type it on the stream?
Yeah, I'll type it.
Alchemist
I'm gonna be.
Elite
I type
Comics.
one finger at a time. We've already
I'm
typed it.
artistic.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tequila, you type it. I'll fucking.
So we're gonna put it in there. Not just that though. It's more importantly the message I like behind that is if you're going or whether you're on Instagram or you're going to Ash or whatever the event is. If you want to holler at him, you want to ask a question, you want to show love, you want to fucking just maybe even pick a bone.
Unity, bro.
Yeah, 100%. No.
Togetherness.
Sometimes you start with picking a bone, but you hope that the goal is to end with unity, and that's what tonight was. I love you guys, and I'm not gonna take that back. Like I said, man, I'm very fortunate that this is a great group. The Creep team has been awesome. Very, very different stream, man. And I didn't want to, we didn't want to promote it and make it sound like it's gonna be some crazy thing. It's WrestleMania. We're Paul Heyman guys. That's true, right? We want to have a little bit of fun, so I do appreciate the boys, man. You're one of the boys. Come on, you're one of the boys. All right, there's the boys in here.
I'm very.
Right, the boys in here. Come on. All right. I can speak for myself, but I had a great time, man. So definitely check out. I appreciate you stopping by. As hectic as it got, I know it's wild, but I'll tell you what, motherfucker. Besides the Steelers Chargers stuff, I had a great time.
Oh my God.
That I put 18 and up on the stream because I like to moan. Al, thank you for the rate. Sending in 19 people to come watch us. Right. Hey, another guys, welcome in. Water's warm. We want to say hi. We want to say we love you. We are going to get ready to even spread more love forward. Again, man, shout out to Josh, to Melvin, Troy, to Smasher, to Tequila, and to Alex as well. Now I have to do a prank call. Let's do the subathon. Tasha, I'm a little blitzed right now, okay? I'm fucking gone off of whatever he has in this fucking science lab of a thing on my table. Woo! Let's go. Hit him with a Ric Flair. Woo!
Bro, synchronize. On 3, Ric Flair. 1, 2, 3.
Woo!
I Let's see, what do we got here? Yo, Shags, why everyone calling Kegan a bitch? He had Alex on his shit, didn't he?
Yeah.
That's probably why, because I was talking helly shit about this dude coming out with a book last night, and I don't approve of him jumping around on shit. You know what I'm saying?
On Saturday.
I'm not gonna get all into it again because I already spoke my piece the other day, but
yeah, it was on Saturday. Yeah, right after, like at the end of our stream, we were talking about it, and then Kegan's stream right after was he had him on.
Yeah. I don't understand what the purpose of that was. Maybe to get viewers or something. I don't know. All I know is anybody that has known me or knows me knows how the fuck I feel about that piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? That fucking lying, conniving snake. Anything that comes out of his mouth when it comes to money or trying to get money is a fucking filthy lie. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you something. Back in the day when we were young, all of our fucking moms, all of ours, my mom, fucking Joe's mom, Billy's mom, everybody's fucking moms always were like, hey, don't trust that guy, man. There's something about him. He's a fucking snake. There's something real shiesty up with him. You know what we all said? In our own fucking shits, without even talking to each other, we're like, we know what a snake he is. We know he's a filthy underbelly snake, but he's our snake. You know what I'm saying? He's snaking motherfuckers for us. You know what I'm saying? So we're cool. Let me tell you something though. A snake is a snake is a snake. A snake, well, you can have a snake for so many years, he'll still bite the fuck out of you. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't matter who he's snaking. He'll snake you in the end. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, and now he's just back out of the blue trying to sell a fucking comic book or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Instead of fucking going to comic book conventions, instead of like going on comic or hobby or fucking whatever YouTube fucking podcast, what does he do? He hits the Juggalo fucking circuit, trying to use his name from back in the day to try to sell his little shitty fucking book. You know what I'm saying? He needs to eat a whole fucking trainload of dicks. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking foul as fuck, man. Straight the fuck up. And yeah, it just no good, man. I don't know. I'm not gonna talk about it no more because it starts making me mad for real. But that's all right because I didn't go that fucking deep into it to get me real mad about it. It's just a piece of shit, you know what I'm saying? No good. All right, anyhow.
You know what's funny? As soon as we started talking about him, people got ads.
So what?
So a lot of people missed out on that conversation entirely.
Well, whatever. You'll see it on the replay.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, boy. Let's see what else we got here. Well, I can't wait to see you in Austin, Texas as well. Yes, a liar and a horse thief. That's been my saying since I've been a youngster. You're a liar and a horse thief. That's the worst thing in cowboy days you could call somebody. A liar and a horse thief, that was grounds to get fucking shot. Straight up. Because, you know, people's horses were their whole life.
Yeah.
And everybody did shit on their word. So if you're a liar and a horse thief.
Now people steal catalytic converters.
Well, that's crackheads.
Oh.
There was just like hardcore alcoholics back there. Oh, opium too. They had those opium dens and all that. I don't think crack was invented back then.
Either way though, people couldn't drive anywhere after.
They stole the fucking nuts off of horses.
That was a catalytic converter.
Yeah. Converted them into a chick horse.
There was on this channel, we probably had the biggest falling out, I think, with members of this community, which is fine. And when I brought, Alex onto this show, give me, and I want this on the record, give me, to this day, I'll take Alex 7 days a week over Billy Bill any day. 7 days a week. Okay? I'll always say that. So I don't know Alex like that. But when I was able to contact him, and we had a very long talk, and I filled him in on a lot of things, I learned so much. And he was like, I didn't know this was being said. I would love to sit down with the boys and talk to him. And I was like, look, I'm not in contact with them anymore, but he was like, well, I'm going to be in town. You want to get dinner? You want to sit down and chat? So I did. I took him up on that offer, gladly. I would love to talk to someone. I don't know him. He could be lying to me the whole time. I don't fucking know. The problem is I know that there is an issue going on, okay? So I had multiple long talks with Alex. He did not want to He didn't ask to come on my show. I asked him, you know, and he told me, he was like, I just know how this works, and you're gonna be blacklisted. I was like, brother, I don't do anything with that anymore anyways. You know what I'm saying? What, am I gonna get doubly blacklisted? So, but he was right. Even the people that I did consider friends, everybody was gone after that. Everybody turned their back on me after that stream. I'm talking behind the scenes. There's a lot of people within this community that did as well, and that's fine. But everybody really turned their back after that stream. And my sole purpose of that was to put it out there and to put it, this wasn't to take a jab. This wasn't to hurt anybody's feelings. I wanted them to know, guys, hey, we've got a lot of questions and things. He would love to sit down with everybody and talk. And I think we need to talk, okay? And that message was not received. And it's sad, because to me that was the last Hail Mary to get some solutions, some answers to problems. So it was so crazy when somebody sent me the clip of the crazy bad talking of Alex. There's so much hate towards Alex. Maybe it was a bad